Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our presentation today. My name is Ruth Main, and I am from Silverdale, Washington, and it is an honor and a privilege to have you here today. I am so excited to be able to share this opportunity with you. As you know, we're going to talk about a business opportunity. What you may not know is this is not like any other business opportunity that you have ever seen. And I just know that when we're done here today, you're going to be just as excited as I am. I'm going to be speaking to you for approximately 30 minutes or so. I'm going to be giving you a lot of information. So if you're new here today, please make sure that you get a pen and a piece of paper. I want you to be able to jot down those questions so you remember them, so you can get back with the person that invited you here and get those questions answered. This could be the most important 30 minutes of your life. What if I could show you how you could become part of a community that allows you to use, enjoy, and share innovative products and services in a privileged yet cost-effective way? And what if you had the ability to earn money every single time someone connected to the internet, sent a text message, or made a phone call? In fact, what if you could change your lifestyle, even just a little bit? Maybe gain freedom to travel or pay off debt, maybe buy a new house, put your kids through college and not have to go into debt doing it. You know, take control of your life. Live it on your terms. Do what you want to do with the people you want to do it with. Welcome to World, your network. The first and only independent mobile network in the world that provides a global mobile internet connection. This company is seeing unstoppable growth. In fact, World is ranked as the world's fastest growing technology company in the direct selling industry. Yet we're a very small company. Very few people have even heard of us. We don't even have 1 million associates worldwide yet. And wait till you see the accomplishments this company has had in less than 4 years. The company has an incredible story and a very bright future. Mr. Galdi is our CEO and our president. Now, Mr. Galdi has had a vision for World for a very long time. He's been in business for over 20 years, traditional business. In fact, he started very young, and he's been ahead of the technology curve most of his life. In 1994, when he was just 22 years old, he founded the second largest ISP in Italy, and it's the 5th largest in the whole of Europe. In 1995, he started working on and brought to market in 2002 one of the very first touch LCD screens for PCs. So if you have a touch screen, in part you can thank Fabio for that. In 1997, he started Moktech International out of Singapore. In 2005, he developed one of the very first successful VoIP platforms. Then in 2011, with a very focused goal, he opened the network marketing arm of this company called World Global Network. In 2013, he introduced Power Clouds to the network marketing arm. And in fact, you can go check it out. PowerClouds.com has won the top solar award in the world for the last 2 years consecutively. In 2015, in the 4th quarter, Fabio came one step closer to realizing his goal with the release of the MCell 5 GHz technology. And that's one thing we are so excited about. In only 4 years, World has had many successes in the information technology industry. In fact, they've been winning awards for its technological innovations and becoming a member of major recognized institutions like the Wireless Broadband Alliance, the Wi-Fi Alliance, as well as a member of the IEEE, which is the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. So you can see there's a lot of credibility with this company. We have offices all around the world to support our business endeavors. Our corporate office is in Miami, Florida, here in the United States. And how is World growing so quickly and with such unrelenting success, you might ask? Well, just check out what we've been able to accomplish so far and what I'm going to show you today. But it doesn't hurt that they've been written about in magazines like Forbes and Wall Street Journal, Business for Home, Entrepreneur, and many others. In fact, Mr. Galdi has been voted one of the top 10 CEOs in all of direct sales for several years. And right now, we're ranked as the 4th fastest growing company in momentum in the direct selling industry. And Alexa has our website rated as the 4th most visited work-from-home website in the world. In less than 4 years, World has been able to create over 10 millionaires. Now you might say, well, other companies have millionaires too. Yes, but do other companies in less than 4 years have 6 millionaires that are consistently on the top 150 income earners list worldwide? Because that is something that not many companies hold the bragging rights to, and World has already done it, and we're just getting started. This is the right market, the right product, and the perfect opportunity, and that's why we're seeing such success. Mobile internet connectivity will become the world's #1 industry over the next 3 years. And I don't have to tell you that the demand for mobile data and a fast connection is increasing exponentially. The time has come for a brand new way of thinking. You can be part of one of the most innovative and far-reaching evolutions in the mobile market, just when the demand for these services is starting to soar. So ask yourself these 2 simple questions. How many people do you know that use a smartphone every day? Because there are over 4 billion people worldwide that are connecting to the internet on their smartphone. How many of these people that you know do use their phone to connect mobilely? I think all of us can say everyone we know. Mobile connectivity, again, will be the #1 market in the next 3 years, and World is ready. In fact, World is ahead of the game. We have a game changer in wireless. World introduces the very first smartphone with this new breakthrough concept, the Stay Connected plan. You can stay constantly connected to the internet wherever you go. Also, you get access to hundreds of 3G, 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi networks worldwide to stay connected both on voice and on the internet. Now, usually, phones only connect to a single network's tower. We know that. With the Stay Connected plan, though, your phone can access the best available network via 3G, 4G, LTE, and yes, even Wi-Fi. So you can connect to more networks and get faster speeds in more places. Now let's think outside of the box. Thanks to an inclusive idea from Fabio Galdi, World has created a brand new approach to worldwide mobile connectivity. And that introduces a substantial change in the concept of mobile networks. And that's the crowdsource approach. This is something that nobody's even attempted before. We're building the first and only independent mobile network that's made and owned by you and I, the people, Sarah. This is going to provide mobile connectivity to every individual across the globe. The question then becomes, how do we make this happen? This brings us to the space station and our M-Cell signal. This is made possible with a microcell device called a space station. And this provides the 4G signal on a different channel. You know, your local telecoms, Telstra and Telus and Shaw and Rogers and Africa Telecom and Vodafone and T-Mobile and AT&T, they all have their own spectrum, their own frequency that they work on. All we're doing is the exact same thing. We're just using a different frequency. And we just happen to be using a frequency that no government requires us to license. It's the 5 gigahertz spectrum. This is an unlicensable spectrum used in every single country. In fact, many of you use it every single day, anytime you connect to a public Wi-Fi. The 5 gigahertz signal will allow you to have much clearer calls, as well as up to 4 times faster internet speed, because the 5 gigahertz signal is a much broader spectrum. It's also a low emissions, so you don't have to worry about those high frequencies and those high emissions of EMFs that people are worried about. Let's see how the M-Cell signal works. In a traditional cellular network, you need to use the operator cell towers to connect to the internet, correct? We all know that. Well, with the revolution in wireless that World Global Network is bringing to the marketplace, we smashed that paradigm. Instead of connecting to towers that serve thousands of users, World connects you to thousands of personal microcells all around the globe. So the solution is in our hands. By using the M-Cell technology, every single one of you, John, will have more space, more bandwidth, and a better experience without sharing the towers that serve thousands of users at a time. By installing thousands of personal microcells across the globe and developing a strategic partnership with over 200 mobile networks, World is building an independent network. This is going to provide a direct 4G high-speed connection for each and every one of us through our M-Cell enabled device. The secret of the independent mobile network is each and every one of you, Sam, John, Tina. Anyone can participate in this project. You can become an owner of this independent mobile network and gain the earnings of a mobile operator. So you might ask yourself, well, why should I take part in Project Your Network? The answer is very simple. Because you're going to earn like a mobile operator, you're also going to give yourself a much better signal. Anytime anyone connects to our signal, from anywhere in the world, it can be North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Russia, doesn't matter. They're using the internet, sending messages, and talking on our network. So we generate the revenues. It stays with you and I, the owners. It doesn't go to those big mobile companies out there. Remember, this is our network. The total revenue depends on the number of microcells installed worldwide and the time that each of us spends on our own network. So the more time we spend on our network, instead of on a carrier's network, the more money each of us makes. So we want you to invest in your network. By installing one or more of these microcell devices, you will receive a passive income that is never less than 30% a year on the value invested. How cool is that? Never less than 30% a year. You know, most of the other networks, in fact, none of the other networks will pay you or even allow you to be a part owner in their network. Only World can give you these kinds of benefits. World is the only company out there that not only allows you to build your own network, but to be an owner and participate in the profits. So let me ask you, do you know anyone that wants to earn money using and promoting products and services that over 4 billion people every single day use? We know the answers are resounding yes. And finally, here's a company that actually has a plan not for you to possibly succeed, but for you to probably succeed. Now let's talk about the products and services that are offered via our M-Cell signal. Introducing our SpacePhone 5GS. This is a beautiful phone. But before I talk about the phone, I want to talk about something that comes inside the phone. And that is something called our M-SIM. Our M-SIM, the price is included in the phone. Let me tell you what it gives you. For 12 consecutive months, once you receive your phone and activate your M-SIM, you're going to get 50 plus gigabytes of data every single month. And all you did was buy the phone for $449. That's right, 50 gigabytes of data every single month for the next 12 months. But let's talk a little bit about the phone because it's an incredible phone. A lot of people ask, who makes your phone? Well, we do. Remember, Mr. Galdi's been an inventor his whole life. So he owns his own research and development department, he owns his own manufacturing plants, and they make all of their own products. Next question people like to ask is, yeah, but I've never heard of you. Is it a quality phone? Well, some of you may or may not have heard of Antonio DeRosso. He's very well known in the industry. You can go look him up. He actually has won the CES convention the last 2 years consecutively. He's the owner of Socialmatic, and he is on full-time staff with World Global Network. Well, it just so happens that he has designed phones for the biggest companies out there. So he is the gentleman that designed our phone and our space stations. So I guarantee you it's a quality product. It is an Android phone. It has all the bells and whistles of every other phone on the marketplace. And we have our Fidelity membership. This is your calling plan every month. This starts at just $49 a month. What do you get for $49 a month, or a little bit higher, you might ask? Well, we're going to give you unlimited national and international calls. We're going to give you 2 times the data. So instead of 50 gigs a month, you're going to get 100 gigs every single month. Plus, we're going to give you an additional 512 gigabytes of secure cloud storage for your pictures and your documents. And this is the one I love. Unlimited live message translations into up to 50 different languages. That's right. I send a message to somebody in Japan that doesn't speak English. It leaves my phone in English, and it arrives on their phone in Japanese. And no, we don't use Google Translate. They message me back, they type it in Japanese, they send it in Japanese, I get it in English. I have now removed communication barriers for more than 50 different languages. We also give you a 1,000-seat video conference room. Guys, you know how much a 1,000-seat video conference room goes for these days? $500 a month. Yet for $49 a month, we're giving you all of that, and I'm not finished yet. If you stay connected to one of our calling plans for 12 consecutive months, the company is going to send you a brand new phone with all the newest bells and whistles in it. Every 12 months of service, consecutively, you're going to get a brand new phone. And you're eligible for an extra 1% in our binary. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The space station is a beautiful device. Now, when you get this over the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to take it out of the box, you're going to put the batteries in it, and you are going to plug it into your existing router with the Ethernet cord. And you're going to leave it alone. Because we get paid, what? To have a cell tower in our homes. And the cell tower is our space station. Remember, it's a microcell. So we're just going to leave this on, plugged in and running all of the time. People will pick it up dynamically on their phones. You'll be able to see everywhere in your community, your state, your country, and around the world where there's a 5 gigahertz signal available. And because this is just being launched, every single one of us gets to watch that grow and watch how fast it grows as well. The space station is about the size of a salad plate. So it's very simple. It doesn't need a lot of room. But more importantly, it gives you 32 shares of ownership in those bonus pools. This is the crux of our company, folks. This is what makes you and I money on a daily basis. Now, this serves as a docking station and a charger for your space phone. You can also use it as a audio output for calls, as well as for listening to music, etc., right through your phone. If you don't think we're an industry pioneer yet, you will by the time I'm done with this product. Hold on to your seat. Space Lumina are the very first smart glasses to market, beating Google, Epson, and Oculus. Now, the Wireless Broadband Alliance has put these on the short list for the Wi-Fi Product of the Year. And when I get done showing you why, you'll understand. Not only are they smart glasses, but they have the 5 gigahertz signal built right into them. And right there between your eyeballs is an octa-core processor. This is a fully functioning computer that will do anything and everything that any other computer will do. It will also hook up via Bluetooth to your Wii, your Xbox, your Nintendo, your TV. In fact, you can actually get rid of your cable. And you can leave the GoPro camera at home, because right there in between your eyes and right where your nose is a camera. And that will take stills and videos anywhere you go. Just point and click. But I'm not finished. The Infinity View in these allows you to view a screen anywhere from 50 to 420 inches, all in HD. We have something coming called Space Media. Space Media is going to allow you to stream your live television, sports, your favorite movies, theater. How about educational programs, fitness programs, concerts, anything that you can think of, including live interactive gaming. And that's another reason they added 3D for that true live gaming experience. And they also include surround sound, both through bone conduction and earbuds. This is your virtual reality, folks. Every single gamer that I've showed these to is in awe and said, I want them when they come out. Well, they are here now. These are light. They weigh less than 4 ounces. They come in both fashion and prescription lenses. In fact, the lenses are very easy to take out and replace. You just order a new pair of lenses. You don't have to worry about ordering a whole new computer. You can control these not only through a plug-and-play keyboard and a virtual keyboard, but also through voice and gesture control as well. That's right. You can tell your glasses what to do. And the see-through view allows you to wear these in just about everything you do. Now, there are exceptions, Ralph. You do not want to wear these in the shower. You probably don't want to wear them at the beach or in a sauna. They are an electronic device, and as of today, they are not waterproof. But you can wear these driving a car, riding a bike, on a skateboard, working out at the gym, working in the yard, cleaning the house, cooking the kitchen. And they're going to give you feedback. When you're driving a car, they're going to tell you what direction you're going, how fast you're going, how long it's going to take you to get there, how to avoid traffic. If you're exercising, they're going to tell you how many punches you threw, how high you kicked, what your heart rate is, how many calories you've burned, how far you've walked, how long you've exercised. And even when you're cooking in the kitchen, they're going to give you a video and step-by-step directions on how to make that perfect recipe. These are the ultimate wow factor. And these are no longer coming soon. They are shipping as we speak. Now, the reason you don't see them on the website is because Fabio took them off of the website to fulfill all of the pre-orders. Once all the pre-orders are fulfilled in the next 3 to 4 weeks or so, you're going to see these right back up on the website, and you'll be able to order your pair. Now let's talk about the packages and how you can get started with World Global Network. Now, anybody can get started for free. You can join for free. You can secure a spot in the binary for a limited time until you buy a product or sell some product, and then you can start earning commissions. Most people, though, want our products, and Fabio knows this, so he has some incredible getting started packages. The Space Suite Digital Lite is $250 one time. This is going to give you 12 months of your video conference room, one Space Personal Plan International, so allowing you to use our VoIP calling on your existing phone to call around the world. It's going to give you your back office with one business center and your personal domain or captive page with World Global Network, all for just $250. We then have the Space Suite Elite Digital. Now, this is a one-time $450. This is going to give you 12 months of a 500-seat video conference room, your personal space plan so that you can call on our VoIP to many countries around the world. It's going to give you your Back Office Pro with 3 business centers and your captive page or personal domain with World Global Network. And that's just a one-time $450. Those are kind of the basic getting started packages. For those of you that want to grow a huge business and want the product right now, we have 2 other packages. The Master Pack comes in titanium or gold. That's a white with gold trim or black with silver trim phone and space station. This is a one-time $699. This comes with your space phone and that eSIM that will give you 12 consecutive months of 50 gigs of data each and every month. It's also going to come with 1 month of your Fidelity plan. That's your monthly calling plan. Now, for those of you that are in the United States, it is also going to come with 1 month of our Business International plan. So you will have calling available to you right now, today, as soon as you get your phone, until our 5 gigahertz goes live, and that's when the Fidelity plans will kick in. It's also going to get you your Space Suite Lite. That means 1 business center. And this is a great plan. I mean, it's a great package for those that want to get started. I looked at this, though, and I went, wait, I want to be an owner. I want to be part of the network ownership. Well, for that, we have the executive package. This comes in both titanium or gold, your choice. It's a one-time payment of $1,199. This comes with your space phone and that eSIM. So you're going to have 12 consecutive months of 50 plus gigs of data per month. It also comes with that Space Station 32X. That gives you 32 shares in ownership. That is a massive deal and worth a lot of money to you over the long haul. It also comes with your Space Suite Elite with 3 business centers, 1 month of your Fidelity plan when the Fidelity plans kick in April. It also, if you're in the United States, gives you 1 month of our international wireless plan so that you can start talking on your phone today. The executive pack, if you purchase this now, also includes a free mini space station. That's right, all you have to do is pay for the shipping on that mini space station, and it will be yours if you sign up at the executive pack. Here is the mini space station. Just like the big round space station that I already told you about, this one, though, you carry with you. It propagates your mCell 5 gigahertz technology based on the local 3G, 4G partnerships that we have in now approaching 100 different countries. So this will let you stay connected to anywhere you go. This is a super promo. You get this free if you're already an executive or you become an executive right up until April at the launch of that M-Cell 5 gigahertz technology. Now let's close out today by talking about our compensation plan. We have 4 main revenue streams and 15 commissions and bonuses. And there are infinite ways to succeed with this company. Believe me when I tell you, on this team, we will help you make your sales. And we will help you build your team. So that, Shannon, you can share in the company's revenue and live the lifestyle of your dreams. Our fast retail bonus, or fast start bonus, is 10%. Anytime you move a product, you'll earn 10%. The team volume commissions are what most people refer to as a binary. This one is actually fair. Not only do we pay you on both legs each and every week, but we don't require that you balance them. They don't have to be at 50-50 or 2/3, 1/3 or 100-100. We don't care what kind of volume you have. You could have 1,500 on one leg and 2 million on the other leg. We're going to pay you the 1,500 on your weak leg, but we're also going to pay you on your strong leg at 1,500. And it's up to 10% on each leg, or a total of 20%. And as you can see by this screen, if you're just getting started at one of those lower levels, you can actually make sales of 20 personal sales volume on each leg, and they're going to pay you 5%. And it goes all the way up 10%, 15%, and clean on up to 20% at Team Executive. The Team Developer is one of our most important goals that we want to get everybody to. To become a Team Developer, you need to become a Team Executive. So you're at the executive level and you're earning 10% on each leg. You also have to help 2 team members, one on the left and one at the right, become executives as well. By becoming a team developer, you're going to gain access to every single commission and bonus that this company offers. You never have to do anything else. 2 who get 2 is all you ever have to do. Now keep in mind, there are a lot of companies out there right now that in order to rank up, you have to go re-sponsor another 15 to 18 new people at certain levels. And then when you get to a certain level in the company, they add volume on top of that. Not with this one. With this company and World Global Network, all you ever have to do is 2 who get 2, and you're done. Now, some of you will do more than that, but everybody can do 2, and we're going to help you do that. Our residual bonuses are paid on a weekly basis so that you do not have to wait a whole month to get paid when people go in and buy a product or buy a plan or renew a plan. Our Fidelity Box. This is absolutely incredible. The company takes a look every single week at your team volume commissions. That's the binary that we just looked at. And whatever you've made that week, they take 1% of that amount from their profits and they put it into your Fidelity Box. And it sits there and grows for a whole year. And if you stay connected to our service plans for 12 consecutive months, you get all of that money and a brand new phone. So not only do you get the phone, you get a big fat check. That's pretty impressive. There's not another company that's going to do that either. Our recognition bonuses recognize you for building a strong team. This isn't about each and every one of us. It is about all of us together as a team, growing, helping each other. By helping someone else, you're going to gain volume. By gaining volume, you grow in rank. By growing in rank, you're breaking people under you that are making rank and earning money all along. You get pins and certifications and specialized training as well. Our generational matching bonus is one of the best in the industry. This pays down 7 generations, not 7 levels, anywhere between 10 and 45% cumulatively. That is pretty darn good. This company, as you can see all the way across, 10% match. 10%, and then as you grow in depth, you're earning cumulatively 45%. This is massive, and we do not put any caps on this like other companies do. Our builder bonus pool To take part in these earnings, you do have to be an executive. So 5% of every sale of every space station goes into this builder bonus pool for this product. Now this is available until the Bali event. Anybody that gets in on this will get their shares in that bonus pool. And your shares are earned based on how many space stations you own. So if you own one 32X, you're going to get 32 shares. If you own a 32X and a mini space station, you're going to get 40 shares. If you own two 32s, you're going to get 64 shares, and so on and so forth. This is going to be massive as we grow as well. The offload residual bonus pool is long-term going to be one of our biggest bonuses as well. Mr. Galdi takes percentages of everything that he sells and puts them into the offload residual bonus pool, including all of the offload. And this is going to create income for you and I based on our shares. Now, there's no way to tell what this is going to be. Mr. Galdi just kind of used the average offload of 20%. But what if we're an average offload of 60% or 80%? I know for me personally, it's going to be closer to 80 or 90% is going to be offloaded because I'm going to make sure of that. I want to use my network. I want to pay me and you and every other owner in this company before I pay Verizon and T-Mobile and Telstra and Shaw and Africa Telecom. I want that money to stay with us. So I think that our average offload is going to be much higher than 20%. We have not one but 2 car bonuses with this company, and Mr. Galdi just gives you cash. Now, Reggie, this is so you don't have to drive around in a Yugo or a Hyundai. You get to pick the kind of car you choose to drive, not the kind of car that you're forced to get because it's all you can afford. Whether it's a Bentley or Mercedes, a Pantera, a Aston Martin, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Porsche, whatever it is that trips your trigger, you have the ability to do it here. The luxury bonus is a brand new jewel that Mr. Galdi just got finished designing a new one. This is handed out at President Gold. When you hit President Gold, Mr. Galdi gives you this as a thank you for being his partner. The Diamond Tour bonus is one of my favorites. You know, most companies, they're never going to allow you to travel with them unless you hit the highest ranks of the company. And some companies make that almost impossible. Therefore, they're never going to pay for you to travel with them. This company, you hit Diamond. That's the 4th step in our progression. Then it goes up from there. And Mr. Galdi's going to give you invites 3 to 4 times a year if you stay qualified to some of the most exclusive resorts in the world. And they have just broken ground in Dubai on our own Diamond Life Resort. And I cannot wait to get there once it's complete. The next Diamond Life event that we have coming up is in April. We are going to Bali. Now, how many of you would love to go to Bali, but more importantly, love Fabio to pay for it? Now, he covers everything but your airfare, and I mean everything. Mr. Galdi knows how to throw a party, and you are treated like royalty. I'm telling you, that red carpet he puts out is double thick and plush. Everything's covered, from accommodations to food and beverages, entertainment, even spa treatments. Now, you know, if you know me, where I'm going to spend some time every single day is in the spa. All you have to do is hit Diamond or above the required amount of times before March 22nd, and you'll be in Bali with us. The Millionaire Club bonus is reserved for President Millionaires. They work directly with the executives on the corporate team. They also comprise of the advisory board. I love Mr. Galdi's integrity in this, because not anybody can say, yeah, excuse me, I'm me, and I'm a big deal, and if I'm going to join your company, I'm going to be on the advisory board. Mr. Galdi doesn't play that. He says, no, you know what? If you're that good, come on board with us. We'd love to have you on board with us. You show me what you can do. You make President Millionaire. Then, when you've built this business, you can come up and sit on our advisory board. I, for one, happen to love that. Integrity at its finest. You know, with World, you have the opportunity tonight to live a new lifestyle. And it's up to you how much that lifestyle changes from what you have right now. We are inviting you right now, today, to get back with the person that invited you here. Join now. Install your space station when it arrives. Choose to be an owner. And you know what? Tell all your friends and family, because I guarantee they're complaining about their mobile service and their bill as we speak. You know, opportunities and timing cross our paths at different times in our lives. Seldom do they collide. This is one of those times. World Global Network is the opportunity. It's revolutionary. We're in the largest markets in the world. We're a very solid company. And as you can see, we're very exclusive on our products. Nobody can touch what we've got. And Mr. Galdi has made sure that through his patents. But more importantly, so the timing is perfect right now for anybody. You've got to get started. I can't do that for you. You have to take the action step. Now you can choose to walk away from this webinar tonight. No harm, no foul. I'm not going to be upset. The person that invited you here, they might be a little disgruntled for a while, but you know, they also know they've got 4 billion other people they can go talk to. And don't worry, we're not going to chase you. We may check back with you in a month or two. Maybe from our Bali event, we'll send you a postcard or a picture and just ask you if you'd like to take another look. But if you're ready now, if you can see the vision of where this company is going, you know, the Bill Gates, the Steve Jobs of the world, the pioneers that set in place the global markets, where now you and I have the opportunity to catapult your finances to the next level, or whatever level you choose, because they set the groundwork for us. Now, we're first to market, and you can come along with us if you choose to. That way you don't have to live somebody else's dream vicariously through a television set. You know, maybe some of you can do everything that you've wanted to do in your life and maybe haven't been able to afford to do. Start treating yourself to the life you've always dreamed of and, quite frankly, you probably deserve. I don't know whether it's traveling around the world first class or putting your kids through college and paying cash. Maybe it's just paying off some debt. Maybe it's buying a house. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe if you're like me, many years ago, I sat in a room with 5 other people and they said, you can earn as much money as you want to. And you know, in my head, I'm thinking, I wrote a bad check to get to the meeting. I wrote a bad check to get on the ferry. I need money. And I turned to home-based business, and I will tell you, it turned the corner for me. We're inviting you right now to do the same. Turn the corner of your life. Change your circumstances today, because World is your network, and it is the only independent network that can put you in a position to actually earn every time someone picks up a phone. I'd like to thank you so much for being here today and taking part in this short presentation. Please get back to the person that invited you here. Get your questions answered, and let's get you started, because I would like to see all of you in Bali. Now, before Bali, we've got some great events coming up. So make sure you get back with that person that invited you here and get to one of those local events. They are a must attend. Thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.